are at AWSI. Oh, what's up, man?
Hey.
So good to see you. It's always good to see you. Look at this carbon mass that you have here. Check this thing out. You know, the Cedrus project's always been about making a stiff, high-performance mass. What is this design all about?
Yeah, Project Cedrus, like you said, the roots in Cedrus have always been compatibility. It's the only kind of really, truly universal foil mask. It started back in 2016, 2017. We're really excited this year to launch we actually have 2 new carbon masks with really different design principles. So this is the Evolution Wind model. The cord length actually grows where the mass pierces the water. So at really high angles of attack relative to the wind or super high speeds in choppy water, this mast is going to be super ventilation resistant. And that ultimately is the fastest mast, is one that doesn't ventilate on you. So Evolution Wind optimized for kite, wing, maybe big downwind days where you're cutting back and forth and maybe more prone to ventilating.
And one of the cool things is you have the adapter up top, so it can work with different brands, right?
Yeah. The new adapter concept actually features 2 dowel pins. Slots right in, 2 M8 screws further coupled with these basically M10 stainless steel pins. Like, this is going to be stiffer, stronger than pretty much OEM connections.
So the coolest thing about that is, regardless of what your brand is, you can get one of these masks, and a high-performance mask make a big difference, especially when you're looking at overall speed. And if you're going through rough water, it takes what feels like a Yugo, can we say that? It makes it feel like a Cadillac. I mean, just whoa, straight, steady, predictable.
Cedrus really started the stiff mast movement. I mean, when I started in 2017, brands told me that they engineered their flags. So we've been pushing stiffness for a long time now, and Evolution Surf is our new mast optimized for shorter lengths, so prone, sup. It actually has reduced cord length where the mast pierces the water and less wetted area. So this will have the ultimate glide and super low drag. Same adapter connection systems available from 70 to 90 centimeters assembled, and the wind goes 85 to 108 centimeters.
Right on. So what's the website people go to?
ProjectCedrus.com.
All right, check it out, guys. Later. We are at AWSI. We got Jason straight from Oahu. We got Jimmy Jam from pretty much everywhere, but SoCal especially. Guys, it's great to see you.
Hey, yeah, stoked to see you. How's life?
Jimmy Jam, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
You know, everybody knows I ride Armstrong mostly. Jimmy rides Axis, but Axis is pretty killer. What's going on this year?
They got the new Spitfire line set up. I'll go real quick on this. I'll kind of start off. I see it's a little bit more advanced than your P&G line, but the Spitfire 1030 got kind of around the same surface area, 13 centimeter or 1300. I would probably start with this one behind the boat. Smaller boat weight. If you got a real big boat weight, I'd go with the 960. Super fun, super playful.
And what tail are you usually putting with those?
You know, I'm still pairing up with the Progressive, usually a Progressive 400. If you're a lighter guy, maybe a Progressive 375. If you're still kind of struggling, a 425, a little extra stability.
Yeah, right on.
Good for you.
Jimmy's out and about throughout the whole U.S. So if you want to try Axis and ride with them, give him a shout out.
And then it looks like we got a little more time. If you're a small guy and want to do little airs, the 900, this one's actually pretty good too. A lot of people are loving this one. I would say the smallest you want to go is an 840 on a boat weight, and the 1100 is actually still pretty fun. But like I said earlier, my 2 favorite is the 960 and 1030.
All right, there. You heard it there. See ya. AWSI with Eric from the Progression Project. I've watched you guys foil on the East Coast, Florida boys out there. Like your style, like what you guys do.
Thank you.
But more importantly, I like this Unifoil foil that you guys come up with. What was the design principles behind this?
I wanted a foil that would optimize for glide and ease of use. Something that rolled good, still surfed good, but you weren't tapped out at cardio. Because I always had a dilemma going out to foils. Like, do I want to surf good or do I want to be up for a long time? And trying to figure out something that would hit both of those. Maximize the glide while still adding the dihedral and things to keep the roll.
Yeah, and I think the thing that I found that was really fun with this is it's snappy, responsive, but just kept on gliding with a really nice high stall speed.
Yep.
I mean, low stall speed.
Yeah, we figured out some stuff. We did a big spreadsheet of all the foils that I'd ridden, and I put in all like the different parameters, everything in there. We found trends. And then from finding the trend for glide, we just tried to see how far we could push that. And then that's how we got there. It was really cool.
And then how do you decide on the sizes? I think the one that I was on was a 125. What's the size range?
We've got a 200, a 170, a 140, and a 125. So it really depends on the conditions, your weight, what you're optimizing for. We tried to be very careful in keeping the feel. We worked very hard to keep the feel across all four the same. So they don't look the same, but they feel the same when you're riding.
Gotcha. And which tail do you usually put with these?
Progression tails, either the 13.5 on bigger sizes generally, and some of the small sizes, like the 125, sometimes on the 13, sometimes on the 14.5. Just depends what I'm optimizing for that day. Quicker, more efficient, more stable, better low end pump.
Well, I gotta say, thanks for doing these. Really appreciate it. Thanks for doing the podcast.
Thank you.
My two favorite podcasts. You want to take a guess?
No.
As a Maui guy?
As a Maui guy, Jim Bones.
Jim Bones.
I got one.
And Dave Kalama.
Oh yeah, Dave's a legend.
Yeah, those things
Good
were
friend.
great. So thanks
Yep.
for doing that. Really appreciate it. Check these foils out. You. Here I am at AWSI with none other than Brian Finch, Foiled the World. This guy knows what's up, and here's his board for this year. Brian, what is this thing?
Aloha Foilers, this is the Foil the World model, bringing it back here with Unifoil. This is a 311. It's for dock starts, wake foiling, kite on it, and a great little tow board. And if you're smaller and lighter, this is a great ground board as well. We have also a 4.3 prone board and a 4.5 for those little bit bigger brothers.
So one of the things I think about in these type of boards is stiffness. You know, stiffness gives you transfer of power. What's the construction? Is it nice and stiff and ready to roll?
It's stiff. This is going to be a lighter model. This is going to be more of a kind of the highest performance shortboard type board you can have. Not going to promise it's going to last forever. It's going to be really high performance, super light, durable. We don't expect them to be destroyed, but it's not a durability is not the entire goal.
Yeah, so this is high performance. You want something light that snaps well off the lip of the wave and everything else.
All these have strap inserts as well, so they're made for taking to the air, landing transitions, that kind of stuff as well.
Well, this guy knows foiling. So if this is his board, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a good one. Check it out.
Thank you, Tim.
We are AWSI with Kane. While this guy knows foils, he designs them, he rides them, he's a badass. Kane, what's going on here with the KT foils you're working on?
Super excited to be here. It's my first AWSI. I'm here with KT showing off some new foils we've been working on. These are part of a surf foil range aimed at having fun on the water, progressing really fast, focused on a really nice turning feel, good glide, good low end, and keeping the top end extension great as well. Bit of a new concept with some of these wing shapes that's been working out extremely well, and a lot of advantages over a more traditional wing shape. Excited to be showing these, and excited to be working with the team here. Extremely excited to get everyone's feedback on them.
Nice. Now, are you going to set any more speed records on the Maliko downwind run?
I haven't had a good run on the 700 yet, but the one good day I did have, I was on pace for a record. So next windy day, it's on.
I have no doubt you're going to get there. Yeah, man. These look really fun. Hopefully I'll get to hop on one of these. Thanks so much, Kane.
Awesome, thank you.
Oskar. Wait, who's that kid? Who's that kid over there?
Grom.
I don't even know if he qualifies as Grom anymore.
We're gonna pester you with questions.
That's right. So, Oskar, what's the latest? Are you going to set any more world records for like pump times or anything?
Oh, nothing on the cards yet, but hopefully some more downwind races. That's kind of been the focus lately, so just loving it, getting out in the ocean as much as possible.
What's one tip for downwinders? People who want to learn how to downwind.
Oh, don't look back. And
look
not
back.
in life. This is don't look for the
Don't
wave
look back
behind
in
you.
life.
That's also a good life tip, but also for downwinding. Always look forward and feel the bump. When the first
Feel the
one
bump.
pushes you, you're catching the second one.
All right.
But if you look back and try and spot it, doesn't work. Just look forward. Don't look back.
Cash, what do you think of that?
You know, I don't know. I mean, he's always looking forward, looking at the back of my head when we're down with top. So.
Cash, what are you gonna call your new move? What are you calling your jump moves these days?
I don't know. I need to come up with a new move. I don't know.
You got to be able to come up with something to name it. So
Some ice cream flavor, because you know lately we've been pounding ice cream. It's almost Thanksgiving.
cookie dough, the cookie dough.
Yeah, that
kinda like that.
I mean, Cash, I'm seeing you ride in some big waves. I mean, just laying down. What's a tip for riding big waves?
Oh, there isn't really a tip. You gotta really be motivated, and you know, if you're having fun and feel comfortable, just go out and have fun. You know, big waves aren't for everyone, and whatever you're feeling that day, if you want to go send it, and yeah, be careful while doing it.
Oh man, these guys know what they're talking about. Thanks, guys.